There is a condition that no medical textbook mentions, no doctor will diagnose it, no insurance will cover it, because officially, it doesn't exist, but hundreds of patients, across decades and continents, describe the exact same thing. They wake up and time is missing. They see people who aren't there, and they all draw the same symbol before they ever meet. If this is real, then reality itself has a glitch. It begins with lost time, not blackouts, not sleep. You're conscious, but 2 to 10 minutes vanish. When you come back, the lights are different. A chair is moved. Your phone has new photos you didn't take. Patients report watching themselves from the ceiling during these gaps, like they stepped out of their body, and something else stepped in, and it remembers things you don't. Then mirrors stop working right. Your reflection is delayed by half a second. It blinks when you don't. It turns its head before you do. In some cases, it just stands there and watches while you move. Every patient is given the same 3 rules by others who have it. Don't look in mirrors after 3 a.m. Don't answer your name if it's called twice. And if you see yourself in a room you're not in, leave immediately. The third phase is the visitors. Patients describe figures standing in empty corners. They're not blurry. They have faces, clothes, details, but no one else can see them. Cameras show empty rooms, yet every patient, independently, draws the same tall shadow with long fingers and a spiral symbol on its chest. They don't talk, they just observe, like they're waiting for something to finish. Physical symptoms appear next. Sudden weight loss of 1 to 3 kilograms overnight. Cold drafts that follow you from room to room. Whispers in your own voice saying things you never thought. Brain scans come back normal. Blood work is clean. But psychiatrists note something impossible. Patients can recall therapy sessions word for word months later, including sentences the therapist never spoke. It's like someone else was in the room taking notes. This is the part doctors can't explain. It spreads like an idea. Tell someone the full story, and within 3 days they start reporting symptoms. In Japan, Brazil, Nigeria, Canada, people who have never met, all on the same night. It's not viral. It's not mental illness. It's like being noticed by something, and once it notices you, it doesn't look away. The medical term for it? There isn't one, because naming it would make it official. The final stage is the worst. You can no longer tell which version of you is real. You have all the memories. So does the other one. Both believe they're the original, and you're never alone again. There's always a shape behind you in photos, a movement in the corner of your eye, a second set of footsteps. This illness shouldn't exist, but if it does, then the question isn't what's wrong with us. The question is, what's watching? *_age.
Researchers who tried to study it disappeared from their labs. Not physically. Their data did. Files corrupted. Recordings static. The only thing left was a single spiral drawn on every whiteboard. One intern kept a paper journal. Page 47 had one line. It learns when we name it. The next day she quit and moved countries. She still emails herself every night. Just the word awake 100 times. Patients develop a shared memory. 2 strangers can describe the same hallway that neither has visited. Same cracked tile. Same flickering light. Same door at the end with no handle. In therapy groups, they finish each other's sentences with words they've never said out loud. It's not telepathy. It's like they're all reading from a book that's being written in real time, and someone is editing the pages while they sleep. The spiral is the key. Every patient draws it. Different sizes, different hands, but the angles are identical to the millimeter. Mathematicians who analyzed it found something wrong. The spiral doesn't close. It keeps turning inward forever. If you trace it with your eyes, you get dizzy. If you trace it with your finger, you lose 3 minutes. The symbol isn't a warning. It's a door, and doors swing both ways. Here's what makes doctors quit. Treatment makes it worse. Medication does nothing. Hypnosis brings back memories that aren't yours. You remember dying in a fire in 1983. You remember being 6 years old in a country you've never been to. You remember the tall figure sitting at the foot of your bed, writing. When patients try to forget, the gaps get longer. 10 minutes. 2 hours. One man lasted a whole week and came back with sand in his shoes. It was beach sand. He's never seen the ocean. The condition has rules, but no one wrote them. Rule 1. It can't enter if you're being watched by another person. Rule 2. It can't speak your name first. Rule 3. It hates running water. Patients sleep with showers on. Hospitals put cameras in every room. Not to watch the patient, to watch the empty corner. 8 out of 12 cameras caught a distortion, not a person. A bend in the air, like heat, and in the center of the bend, a spiral. The scariest part isn't what it does to you, it's what it does to people around you. You didn't. Your cat stares at the ceiling and follows something with its eyes. Then it stops eating. Pets are the first to notice. They leave. Dogs won't enter the room. Bids go silent. It's like they can see the second version of you standing behind your shadow. So what is it? A collective hallucination? A new parasite of the mind? Or something older? Something that lived in the gaps between seconds, waiting for humans to invent clocks? We measure time, and time answered back. The condition isn't in you. You're in it. You're just one frame in a film it's been watching. And now the film is noticing you watching back. If you made it this far, check the corner of your room, check the reflection, and remember the 3 rules. They tried to erase it. In 2014, a group of neurologists in Germany compiled 100 case files. They named it temporal displacement syndrome just to study it. 3 weeks later, every doctor on the team reported last time. Their emails had drafts they didn't write. The files were gone. The only thing left on the server was a folder named Spiral. Inside, one image. The symbol. No one opened it twice. 2 of the researchers moved. One stopped speaking entirely. She still writes in a notebook. Only spirals. Children get it differently. They don't lose time. They gain it. A 7-year-old in Lagos described the other bedtime, where MOM makes different food and the TV shows cartoons that don't exist. He drew the tall figure. Called it the watcher who waits. His parents thought it was imagination until he described their wedding photos in detail. Photos taken before he was born. Photos kept in a locked box. He had never seen them. When asked how, he just pointed to the corner and said, "He tells me at night." Technology makes it worse. Phones record voices that weren't there. Smart cameras catch movement in empty rooms, but only when no one is watching the feet live. The moment you open the app, the room is empty again. One woman set up for cameras. All 4 caught the same thing at 3:17 a.m. Her own silhouette, standing behind herself in bed. She was asleep. The silhouette was awake. It was looking at the camera. The next night, all 4 cameras were unplugged. The plugs were neatly coiled. 18:00:19. There are safe zones. Hospitals with 24/7 staff. Airports, places with constant human attention. Patients report fewer episodes there. It's like being watched by many people creates a shield. That's why it starts at home. At night, when you're alone. The rule seems to be, attention keeps it out. But the wrong kind of attention lets it in. Read about it. Think about it. Draw the spiral. You just invited it to look closer. And it's very patient. The final files we have are audio. Whispered, recorded by a patient in Brazil. Before he vanished. 2 minutes long. First 30 seconds. Breathing. Then his own voice saying don't answer. Then a second voice. Same voice, but slower. Saying we're almost done with you. Then static. When police checked his apartment, everything was normal. Bed made, food in fridge, his journal on the table. Last entry. If you're reading this, it's already read you. The page was blank when they arrived. 10 minutes later. This is the last thing I'll say about it, because saying more might be dangerous. If you made it this far, check your photos, check the background, check the reflection in your screen right now. And remember, the scariest part isn't that it's watching you. The scariest part is that you're starting to remember things that haven't happened yet. Thanks for watching. Sleep with the lights on. The chalk fades, but the story isn't over. Thanks for watching. Like plus subscribe for the next glitch.